Yes, now we can proceed.
Yeah. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you. Good evening to everyone. We are delighted to welcome our 3 days international workshop under the title of AI Tools for Research and Publication. This is the second workshop we are conducting about the AI tools, especially for research, especially for researchers and their which is helpful for their publication process. This is Sathishkumar Shankar, Senior Research Fellow, National Institute of Technology, Agartala. Before starting my session, so I want to give brief introduction about myself. So it will be more helpful for you. This is Sathishkumar Shankar. I have completed my bachelor and masters from Anna University, Chennai. I am also completed in MBA under the Department of Operation Management in Madras University in the year of 2019. Totally, I have 8 years of teaching and research experience, and I have published 20 plus research articles and various reputed international journals, and contributed the more than 10 conferences at national and international level. Apart from that, I have published 3 book chapters, 3 edited book, and 1 textbook also. So currently having the position of editorial team member and as a reviewer in highly impact factor and highly reputed international and national journals. This is my introduction about myself. So today's session, the last upcoming the 3-day sessions, we are designed for various designed for in the theme of research and publication. What are the AI tools? It will be helpful for researchers. So normally there are different type of that statement is roaming here and there, because AI tools, AI replace the human, or AI tools replace the researchers. Nothing that. Normally AI tools, it will be increase the productivity of the researchers and increasing their quality of the work. So that is the most important thing. My perspective, AI is not replaced the human. So AI will augment the process of the research and publication process. So today presentation, I want to come starting with agenda. Just Rajesh, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah, okay, fine. So today agenda, I want to cover 5 different topics. So which is include significance of research and publication. So what are the things we need? Why we want to do research and publish our finding in reputed high impact factor the journals? What is the need of that? What are the component? It's a play vital role doing research and publish their finding in reputed journal. So I want to discuss elaborately what is the significance of research and publication. After that, I am moving for journal selection. So journal selection is a very critical thing because nowadays there are several type of the predatory journal. It's like a fake journal is available. You know, same name, same ISSN number, everything is same, but it is not original journal. It's a fake journal. So some of the researchers stuck in that fake journals. They are submitted the research article in that fake journal. So behalf of that, I know that two person stuck like these fake journal issues. He dropped their PhD. So this is the most important things for journal selection. So is a right home for your research article. That is the important things. So what are the indexing? So another once the complete the journal selection, what are the indexing available? What are the indexing? Different type of the indexing database is available in the market now. Google Scholar, JGate, and Scopus and the SCI. Under the Web of Science, there are 7 different type of the indexing is there. So what type of the indexing you required? Your institution is recognized that indexing. In our NIT Agartala campus, they are accepted for 2 SCI and 1 Scopus for awarding PhD degree. In IIT Chennai is totally different. 2 SCI articles, high impact factor, the minimum level of 3 impact factor, more than 3 impact factor journal only they are accepting. So that time, so we want to select the appropriate journal. In that appropriate journal should be the under the specific indexing database. That is the most important things. I will discuss about that, how we can search the indexing, what are the indexings available in the market now. So what is the recognized indexing database? So everything I want to discuss that today's session. And after that, I am moving on grammar checking. So grammar checking, we are not native English speakers. So sometimes, we are studying from English medium from first standard itself, because some of the mistake it will be happen. So that time we can using for the grammar checking. So in that grammar checking, there are different type of the grammar checking AI tools available in the market. So every day, day by day, the AI tools evolution after the ChatGPT evolution. So many of AI tools is available, and so many of AI tool helpful for human to augment their work. So today I want to discuss these 5 things in elaborately during the sessions. If you have any doubt and any questions, you can disturb at any time, and we will discuss. And after that, I will move the next slide. So one more instruction I want to tell. If you have any queries about the certificate and event recording, so it will be everything, it will be reach you. Today recording, it will be reach you tomorrow. And event material, everything reach you within, once the workshop is finished, in that PPT is shared by the WhatsApp group. So you can utilize that. So don't ask this type of the question. Apart from that, do you have any type of queries during the session, any doubts? So you can stop at any cost, and we will discuss, and then I will move the further slides. So first, I'm starting from the significance of research and publication. What is the significance? Why we want to do research and publication? I have mentioned here 8 different factors. So first one is the knowledge advancement. So it is a primary things. So why we are doing the research and publication is obviously we want to earn money. That is our ultimate agenda. So nowadays, 20 years back, in the B candidate, so the B candidate can eligible for take the class for B student. But after that, the MTech is a mandatory for the assistant professor. After that, nowadays the Ph.D is a mandatory for the assistant professor job. So assistant professor or academic jobs. So in future, if the person is completed from the PhD in NIT, IIT, they only recruited. Otherwise, who are all complete the postdoc in the foreign institute, they only recruited. So it will be changed. So the doing research and publish our finding in the reputed high impact factor the journal is the most important things. So first one is the knowledge advancement. So we want to study more and more. The 5 years PhD duration. So depends upon the person, it will be vary. One person is completed 3 years, one person is completed the 7 years also. So you say it is the category to full time and part time PhD. So different time will be vary, but effort will be the same for that. That knowledge, 5 years example I'm taking. For 5 years for full-time PhD scholar, we have the schedule for taking the BTech class in that academic work, weekly 7 hours. But apart from that, every time we are engaged with the machines or engaged with the computer. So every time, so we are studying more, studying. Research is nothing but research. So you can search and again search what is the novel things happens, what are the new research paper in the specific field is coming in day by day. So everything we can analyze. So obviously we can increase our knowledge as per the state of art, as per the recent trends. Next one is the problem solving. That. So so many of article is there. If you are selecting your research problem, so how we can solve the problem? So in that research solving capability, we can get from the literature review. So we can review the literature. So what are the problem it's arised, what are the problems, how they are handled the problem, how they are solving the particular problem. So what are the solution is there. In our case, which solution it will be adopt, so we can modify something. So many of idea it will become while reading of research article, while writing the review article also. The problem solving skill, it is the most important and underlined skill while we are doing research and publish our finding through the journal publications. So third one is innovation progress. Innovation, so the innovation, the novel work. So in the recent days, you are doing the work, one particular work means that work should be a novel. So that work, it is not under the novel category, means it will be, the journal is not accepted, journal is not published, means you are not awarded by the you are not awarded to the PhD degree. So innovation, it's the most important thing. So we can through the enhancement of knowledge, through the problem solving skill, we can innovate something. So we can invention or innovate anything happen. So we can go to the patent publication and patent filing, so we can get the copyright. So then we can go to the commercialization process. So everything, it will be happen from the research and publish our finding through the publications. So next one is the career development. So career development is the most significant one. So because in nowadays PhD is a mandatory for the academic jobs, as like assistant professor, and associate professor, like this. So that time, so we can know that yeah, the journals, the universities is having universities providing the task. Each and every faculty should publish the articles to SA or to Scopus every year. So if you not satisfying that criteria, you finally you going to the payoff. That is happened. So career developments, if you publishing the more articles through, if you increasing your citations, Google Scholar citations, Scopus citation, and Web of Science citations, if you increase your citations means, so it will be obviously, it will be giving for that promotions, and it will be giving to that incentives, and it will be giving for the recognition from that institution. So it's awards, so various awards, young researchers awards. So everything, it will be happen through the through the initial stage of through the research and publication. So the fifth one is recognition. Already I discussed about that recognition. It will be, so every year the Stanford universities released top 2% of scientists, so through the Google Scholar citations. So the recognition, it will be happen through your research and publication. And peer review and quality assurance is the most important things. I am doing some research, so how I can evaluate that research quality is good or not, is it is worthable or not. So peer review is the most important thing. So while we complete the research, when we are complete the research writing, research paper writing, then you are going to the publication. That publication, so it will be reviewed for the peers. So as a colleagues are in that around the world, who working in that same field, he reviewed he or her reviewed that particular article. So that case, they are giving the review comments. So that time, so you can evaluate about your research article, how what is our quality of research, what is our quality of writing, everything we can assess by the review comments. So it will be happen through the research and publication. So seventh one is knowledge dissemination. So so today some person doing the research, tomorrow, so once the PhD candidate is completed, I am doing PhD in NIT Agartala. So after completing my PhD, so I am leaving from the NIT Agartala, but new scholar will come, continue my research. So the research will continue. The knowledge is disseminated to our academic or research community. So knowledge dissemination is a major factor for research and publication. And international collaboration. In recent days, the several universities, they know every year, the July month, I think, so NIRF ranking is issued by the central government. So that time, so the top 100 institution, top 200 institution, it will list out in the NIRF website. So that time, there are different category: engineering category, university category. There are different type of categories there. So that time, the in that NIRF ranking, the international collaborations play the vital role. So you know that if you are working, then if you got the job, if you are working in that reputed university, means the university is insisted to collaborate, insisted to collaborate the international institutions, you know, out of the country. Around the globe you can collaborate your research and publish the research article in the various international publication. It's the most important thing, is play the NIR of it's play the vital role in the NIR of. So this is the 8 different factors why we want to doing the research and publication. So next, so I'm doing the research. So what I want to do that, I'm doing the research. So what are the research questions? So what, before starting the research, what are the research questions I want to answer that. First one is what is the research objective? So why I want to do the particular research? There are there are several type of the field is there. There are every field it will be going to saturate. It will be so many people working in that, the mechanical or any other field. So many of researchers doing the research in the rigorously. So what is your research objective? So that is the most important thing. So you want to address that research problem, and you want to satisfy your objective end of your research, end of your research. So that is the most important thing. So while you are formulate your research problem, you can clearly define your research objective. That is that should be a state of art. That should be a recent trends. That will be more important things, because we are starting our research in this year 2024, means we will complete the research in the 2028 or 29. A minimum 5 years, maximum 5 year duration I calculate that. So 5 year means within the 5 year it may be the saturated area. So that times if once you joining the PhD, then after 2.5 year, after 3 years only your paper will be published, because first 2 year it will be a lot of engagement, your coursework and academic works, everything. So after 3 years only you can publish your experimental work. So that time it will be that area may be saturated. That will be happen sometime. So your research objective, it will be novel, and it will be defined in the future trends. That is the most important things. Then, so I have the research objective, I have the research problems, how I can solve that particular problem. That is the most important thing. So what are the method I want to follow, that what are the tools I want to use, how I can display my result, how I can attract the researchers with the collaboration with us. So many things we can play the vital role that. So next one things, once I adopt the particular method, I'm going to that whether I'm adopting the new method or already existing method. If it is the new method, means it's like a novel method. So if it is not a novel method, means how we can justify this method, this process is innovative. That is the most important things. It will be in the fifth criteria is you play the vital role, and most significant, because so many researchers struggling in this area. So because initially they are studying the literature, studying that various review paper, they are formulating the research problem, everything is done. But when they are coming for justification of the novelty, that time they issuing that time they facing the severe problems. So before starting the research, you want to address this type of the research question. So you want to ask yourself, and then you can start your research. It will be good and effective. And the sixth one is the how author attract the reader and get more citations. Previously, I mentioned that we are not a native English speaker, so we want to write. Research writing is a most important skills which want to develop in the research in this research tenure. So we want to attract the reader and getting the more citations. So if you go into the international collaboration, you will get the more citation. If you are going to the interdisciplinary area, that tribology and IC engine, like that interdisciplinary area, that time we can get the more citations in that, but it is not possible for doing PhD. But after PhD, we can go to that interdisciplinary field. But research writing and research writing is the most important skill, which is want to enhance during our PhD. So then only we can go to the high impact factor journal publication. Then finally, last but not least, so how the authors extend his collaboration at international level through your research quality, your novelty of the work, your innovative thoughts. So these are all the factors that play a vital role in the collaboration with the international professors. So these are all the things we want to consider before starting your research. So you want to address these 7 questions. This is a general question. These 7 questions we want to address that it will be giving the more effective and fruitful research experience. So next is I want to discuss about the role of publication in academia and industry. So what is the role? So in academic, if you are working the professor or associate professor, any one of the academic jobs, so it will be useful for the tenure, job security. So in recent days, without the publication, every institution giving that task for the each faculty should be published 2 scopus or 2 SCI. So that the institute, whether they are given appropriate phase for doing research and publication, but they are expecting the minimum 2 publication per year. I am working on college. That college, they are giving for the schedule they are giving for the task. You want to publish the 2 scopus paper. So it will be secure your job. So first one is the person is working the academic jobs. The first one is the securing the job is a primary criteria for publishing research article. Second one is the promotion. So if you publish the more article, if you getting the more citation, the various platform means you can obviously you can obviously showing in that play the vital role in that research community. So it will be giving and boost of your promotions. It will be most important things. According to the promotion, you will get the salary hike also. So next one is securing research funding. In the recent days, in the recent years, the government, the Indian government or international government also, they are supporting for the various research funding opportunities. So because if you are doing the quality research, innovative research, you will secure your job and you get the promotion, and you can get the research funding for you complete your research work and doing your research work. This is the part of the academician. So second one is the I'm mentioned is the industry person. So I am working the industry person means, so why I want to publish. So what is the use of that industry person? What are the publications? What are the role play in industry? So here I have mentioned that if you are industry person, you have good publication means you obviously you have the good leadership quality. So if that industry, it will be assumed for your leadership quality, it will be very good. And technical expertise, though without the technical knowledge, we want to doing research and publish our articles. So obviously you have the technical expertise and ability to innovate. So you are eligible for innovation. So it will be increasing the profit of the industry, and it will be increasing your personal growth also. This is the 2 criteria for play the vital role in that 2 scenario. So next one is, how can I publish my work? That is the important things. So if you are coming as a new researcher, so now only I want to put my steps in the PhD career. So then how can I publish? What are the different type of publication is there? How can I prepare my research article? So I have discussed one by one. So here we can see. So type of publication, there are different type of publication is there. First one is the journal publication, second one is the conference publication, third one is the book chapter publication, fourth one is the book publication, fifth one is the patent publication. You know that the journal publication, under the journal publication, there are 5 different type of the journal article. The different type of the journal article, you know that the journal, different type of the manuscript they are accepting for the journal publication. First one is the research article. So if you want to, if you're doing your own research, you can formulate your research problem in solving that, and you are giving that, you know, novel ideas in your research article, means it is obviously for the research article like this. So second one is the review articles. You can write the review also in short communication. It is one of the research article only, but the word limitation is there. So in the research article you can mention 10,000 words also, but the short communication they are expecting for 2,000 to 2,500 words, only 3 to 4 pages. So you can write short articles. It's like a treated as a research article, and academic performance index they are calculating for it is assumed for the research article, but that the word limitation is there. What you want to tell in your research article, you want to tell minimum 2,000 to 2,500 words. So second, last, fourth one is the case study. In the case study is nothing but it is especially for doing in the industry, person can do that case studies, and in the medical profession, medical researchers they are writing for the case study also. The research data, you know, you have the research data, raw data. I don't do anything. So if you have the research data, I mean, you can publish the research data without any description. You can publish through the journal. You can get the individual DOI number, that particular research data. So several journal is there like that, publishing the research data. So these 5 different type of the article is under the journal publication. So next one is the conference publication. No, we want to we will participate on conference, mean they will publish through the conference. We can publish the essay and scopus, but only one thing is we want to consider that while we are going to apply the job, that API score, so academic performance index, that API score they are calculated for each publication. So if you are publish your research article or any one of that article under the journal publication, through the journal publication, means it will be high impact, it will be high, you will get the most score. But if you are going to that conference, through the conference it may be that SCA or Scopus, any type of the publication, but through the conference means it will be giving the lower impact API score, it will be credited in your you can claim your lower API score in your academic performance. So that is one of the major drawback in the conference publication. But through comparatively journal publication, conference publication, it will be giving the smooth process. It will be published as soon as possible. So then third one is a book chapter publication. You know that in recent days all the publishers they are issuing so many books. So you can participate under the area, under the theme of that particular book. If you want to contribute, so you can write your chapters. It's like a review only. You don't want to do something new here, but it is a review only. You can write, but it is not a review article, it is a book chapter. So we can write a book chapter and publish. It is a more in the reliable publisher, they are giving for the Scopus indexed book chapter. The book chapter will be the Scopus indexed in international publisher only. In the local publisher, they are not under the Scopus indexed book chapters, but international publisher they are giving for the Scopus indexed book chapters. And the book publication, you can publish your thesis also, and books also. If you're writing your book, you want to publish your book in the international forum, means you can conduct to the publisher. They will publish your book with the free of cost, with the they are giving the royalty also. And patent publications, if you want to file the patent, so within the 12 months, once the patent is filled, within 18 months, the patent publication will be coming to the patent websites. So these are all the different type of the publication is there. So So next one is where I want to start. That is, there are different type of the publication is there. In the initial stage, review article in the PhD first 1 or 2 years, the candidate can write the review article. But what is the problem here? Some of that journal is not accepted for the review article as a beginner. So they are expecting for the experienced researchers should write the review article. That will be happen some of the field, especially in the medical field. The early career researchers writing review article, they are most of the journal not accepted. So, but other field it will be accepted for that. First 2 year can try the review article. After that, after that the researcher can write the research article also. So where I want to start. So I have mentioned here the fishbone diagram. So here the step one is a journal selection. So this is a big problem here in a recent days, recent year. The researchers, once they are complete the research article, then they are going to select the journal. So that is not a good, that is not effective for your publication. It will be taking the meaningless delays. So example, you written one article, so you can submit one journal. So and in that particular in that journal is not accepted. In that journal is rejected your articles, and then you are going to next journal. So that time it will be you can modify. It depends upon the journal, everything. So before starting your research article, so you can find out the suitable journal under the what are the journal selection criteria, what are the component we can consider the while the journal selection. I want to discuss in upcoming slides. So next one is the ethical statements. So once you select the journal, this is example for the typology. The typology is my journal means. So after that I want to see the ethical statements. In recent days there are two different type of ethical statements they are mentioned most of the journal. First one is the if your research is you are researching in the any human beings, you want to mention that. Another one is if you are using any AI tools for research writing, that you want to mention which AI tool you are using and what is the purpose of that AI tools in your research article. So these two things is the most important ethical statement. So apart from that, so many ethical depends upon the journal. They are asking the several ethical statement. You want to study about that before finalizing your journal. After finalizing your journal, first you can write methods and materials and method. It will be easy for that. You can starting from because material we are purchased. We know that material where we purchased, what is the material data, everything we have. So you can easily write what are the method we adapted that. So you can easily write that. After that, after the continuation of, you can write the result and discussion. So once the result and discussion is over, you can write the introduction part. So finally you can figure out your abstract. So it is the most effective way crafting your research article. It will be supercharging your publication process. So next one is I'm starting from that journal selection. So what are the things, what are the components it's available for journal selection? How we can select the particular journal, whether the journal is suitable for me or not. What are the component I want to consider before selecting the journal? First one, the reliability of the publisher. The reliability, you know that there are I think you are not believe like these statements. In this in international level is 50,000, more than 50,000 publisher is available in that in the publication community. So in the 50,000 publishers, we know I'm also believe that I'm also not believe that, but I'm thinking like that, but it may be available for more than 50,000 publishers available that. So how we can select the publisher? So reliability of the publisher means nothing but you can know. So many articles among the research community, among the publication community, 33% of research article published by the Elsevier. So the reliability of the publisher means how many article they are publishing. So frequently they are publishing or not. So we can identify that. I have discussed some reliability publisher in the upcoming slide. And the frequency of publication. So frequency of publications is different it is very different, depends upon the journal, it will be varied. It is not, it depends upon the publisher, depends upon the journal, it will be vary. Some of the journal they are publishing for the 8 issue per year, 12 issue per year, 24 issue per year. So before submission you can find out that, because that if you are selecting one particular journal, then the journal, in the journal, that journal only published 3 issue or 4 issue, means you want to wait 3 to 4 months for your publication. Minimum 3 to 4 months you want to wait for the publication. So after that next issue only you can publish your article. So it will be creating the meaningless delay. So before selecting the journal, you want to consider the frequency of publication. The third one is the aim and scope. I have the personal experience in this area, so I have submitted my review articles. You know that particular review article is rejected more than 5 journals. So because the 4 journals they are mentioned for the aim and scope, that the aim and scope is not related to that particular aim and scope. The journal scope is not related to the journal aim and scope. So aim and scope, it's play the vital role before selecting your journal. You clearly read and understand. So what is the aim of the particular journal? What are the topics they are published in earlier, and what are the topics they are giving the scope of that in that publication in that particular journal. So that is the most important things. It will be that one of my article, it submitted the April month, but it will be rejected in October. So nearly 4 to 5 months it is the rejection reason is the journal is not the scope of the article is not related to the aim and scope of the journal. So I waste more than 4 months I wasted that. So it will be happen. So before selecting your journals, you give the proper you want to study the proper aim and scope of that particular journal. So indexing status, there are different type of the indexing is there. Widely accepted indexing is the Scopus and Web of Science or SCA. So I have upcoming slide, I have mentioned what are the different type of the indexing is there. So while the journal selection, what is your institution recognized database. So some institute accepting for the Scopus, some institute accepting for the SCI, some institute accepting for the PubMed, some institute is accepting for the UGC care list. Anna University Chennai, they are accepting for Annexure 1. The different type of the journal list is there. What is the depends upon your need, depends upon your requirements. You can check in that particular journal is indexed your required database or not. That is the most important things. Next one is the editorial board. So editorial board play a vital role. That the most of the predatory journal they are not giving for the proper editorial board information. So in the proper journals, a good journal, they are giving the centralized editorial board information. So you can identify through the editorial board whether the journal true or predatory journal. So next one is a site score or impact factor. Site score is calculated by the Scopus and the impact factor calculated by the Web of Science. So if you are going to the Scopus journal, so the site score is play the vital role. If you are going to the Web of Science indexed journal, so impact factor they are calculated. Nothing it is calculated by number of articles is published, number of citation is secured last 3 years. So that is the ratio. In between the ratio, it will be calculated for the impact factor and site score. Next one is the review duration. So how much in the Taylor and Francis journals, every journal, most of the journal they are mentioned for acceptance rate, and they are clearly mentioned first review how many days it will become complete, and the second review how many days publication, everything they are mentioned. So before selecting your journal, you can go through that review duration and publication quality. So if you are going to the reliable publisher, the publication quality is very good, and peer suggestion. So these are all the things we want to consider before selecting the particular journal, particular home for your paper. So next one is I want to discuss about that journal finder, how we can select the journal. So so there are different type of the AI tools. They are given through the publisher, the elsewhere, and all the reliable publisher, they are giving the one of the fruitful AI for selecting the particular journal. In that AI, you can simply Google it. So journal finder elsewhere or elsewhere journal finder. So you can go to that particular website. The first link you can go. I will give the demo. Particular website. Here you can copy and paste your abstract. So once you copy and paste abstracts, you click the find journal. So it depends upon your abstracts, depends upon your here you can see you can mention your keywords on the aim and scope and journal title, everything you can, depends upon your need. You enable that option. And if you want to if you have the abstract, means you can copy and paste and find the journal, related journal, all the related journal, it will be showing in that all the related elsewhere journal. It will be showing. It may be that journal is under the Scopus, it may be that journal under the Web of Science also. So next, all the journal suggested, it is offered by Taylor and Francis. Here same things you can find the suitable journal in Taylor and Francis journal. You can copy and paste your abstract. So the AI, it will be suggest some journal, depends upon your content. So next one is the Sage Publishers, one of the premier publisher in mechanical engineering department. So here you can see, here one more option is that, so you can type the manuscript title and keywords and select subject area, and finally you can see, here you can segregate that indexing. So you want to publish your article in the SCI journal, or you want to publish the Scopus journal, means you can select here. You can select that. You can select the Scopus, means Scopus journal only it will be visible. So if you want to select all, means all the journals will be visible. So it depends upon your need. You customize this information. You can customize this information and get good journal recommendation. And the Willy publisher, they are giving for the journal finder. You can Willy journal. You can put that Google the Willy journal finder. So it will be open for this link. So here you can mention your journal title and manuscript abstract. So you can find out that particular journal Willy journal for your paper. So here one more thing I want to insist here. So here your data is not stored. You don't worry about that. So some fear is there now. So we put your abstract in that particular forum, means it may be stored anywhere. So somebody misuses. Nothing happened. That it is a reliable publisher. They are giving this one. They are giving this giving this wonderful opportunity to select the particular journal for the particular research article. So don't worry about that. Your data is not stored. So again, next we can see that ACS publishers. So ACS publishers also the ACS publishers also giving the journal finder option. The journal finder IOP, Institute of Physics, they are providing that specific journal finder option. And then Springer is a premier and prominent publishers. Various in recent days there are several type of the book is published by the Springer, and most of the research article also after that. Elsewhere, the Springer is play the vital role in the publishing community. So Springer also providing the wonderful option. So we can selecting through that the journal suggester, we can find the appropriate home for our research article or review article. So MDPI has a multidisciplinary publishing unit. This is open access journal. So they are also providing for journal finder options. So here you can mention the title and abstract your article. So you can find out the MDPI journal only. So now the MDPI journals, normally it's a paid journal. So MDPI journal, we want to pay the APC, article processing charge. So but India is very high price as per the Indian rupees. $2,000, $2,300. But our Indian institute, they are not supporting for the MDPA journal, but the foreign institute, they are supporting for publishing the MDPA journal. So open access, that is a remarkable things. So if your article in the open access means you will get the more citations, your article will be reached in that specific research community. So if you are going to the subscription based journal, means only subscribed in institution only can download, can refer your article. But MDPA journal means anyone can download that article, use your article as a reference, so your citation obviously increase. So the foreign institute, they are supporting for MDPA journal publication. So apart from that, I want to insist here the Web of Science. The Web of Science also the providing for the exclusive manuscript matcher option. You know that here you can see before we can see the several type of the journal finder, journal recommender, journal suggester, everything they are given for the publisher. But manuscript matchers is provided by the database company. So indexing, data indexing company. So Web of Science is providing for the manuscript matcher option. So you can copy and paste your title and abstract. You can find out the Web of Science indexed journal only. You know, the before that you can go to that. If you are going to journal suggester, Springer means the Springer in this option it will be only showing for the Springer journal. It may be the journal is under the Scopus or Web of Science. It depends upon you. Depends upon your need. You can select that. But here you can see if you are using the Web of Science manuscript matcher, here only it will be showing for the Web of Science indexed journal. It is independent of publisher. So all the publisher, you know, the Web of Science, Taylor and Francis journal also visible, and Elsewhere journal also visible, which are all the journal under the Web of Science indexing database. Depends upon your title, depends upon your abstract, it will be suggest independent of publisher. So this is the one of the remarkable and notable things about the manuscript matcher. And this is the private websites, they are available for Jan journal finder. So you can use that. This is also is open is open for free everyone. So you can use this also. Here also you can find out the Scopus and Web of Science, all the type of journal, all the type of publisher. Depends upon your title, depends upon your abstract, it will be list out your list of the journals. So this is another one. So my journal selector, Edans is their innovative science solution. They are providing this option. So if you need, you can use this option also. So next, these are the journal selection tools. So I will give the demo once the presentation is over. So next, I am going to the indexing. So journal indexing databases. So what are the different type of the journal indexing databases is there? What is the impact of the journal indexing databases? So you know that what in recent days, the so many of journals, so many of publications, it's so many of institutions, they are focusing for the Web of Science journal. Now Scopus journal also is the Scopus is a standard journal. So nowadays the so many institutions, so many premier institutions, they are focusing about the Web of Science journal. So Web of Science database, Web of Science indexed journal. Excuse me. Okay, thank you. Sorry. You know that there are different type of the indexing databases there. One of the Scopus and Web of Science and PubMed, UGC CAT. So depends upon your need, you can select the journal, whether the journal under the specific database or not. You can analyze that. First one. Second one, so under the Web of Science database, there are different type of the indexing databases there. First one is the Science Citation Index expanded. So before the Science Citation Index Science Citation Index expanded and Science Citation Index. There are two databases there, but I think recent year they are combined. Nowadays it's only available in the Science Citation Index expanded. So next one is the Social Science Citation Index, Arts and Humanities Citation Index, Conference Citation Index, and Emerging Source Citation Index. You know this. Apart from that, Biological Citation Index also is there in that under the Web of Science database. So PubMed is one, it is specific for medical related research. UGC Catalyst, you know that if you are going to that website, UGC website, so they are clearly mentioned that what are the journal they are recommended for under the UGC Catalyst. So these are all the major indexing database. How to know? That is a $1 billion question. So how we know that that particular journal is under the Scopus, under the Web and under the PubMed? So I will let you know one by one. So how to identify the Scopus indexed journal in Scopus? So you know in the Google you can go to www.scopus.com. So you can find out the this interface, the Scopus database interface, which is looking in this slide. So you can click the source in this right side corner. I have give the red mark. You can click the source option. So here, once you click the source option, it will be showing this different type of the option. So first one is the journal title. Through the journal title, you can select that. You can search that particular journal under the Scopus database or not. And Indian ISSN number, you can use that. If you have every journal is having the ISSN number, Indian standard serial number. So you can search that particular journal through the ISSN number also. And the third one, subject area. Fourth one is a publisher. So which publisher you are looking for? So you can use this different type of the options. So what are the data you available in your hand? You can put it over here. Whether that you can check over here and check whether that particular journal under that particular database or not. So here we can see I have searched one journal, so particulate science and technology. So this is the Taylor and Francis journal. So here you can see I am selecting the title and I am putting the title in the particulate science and technology. It will be showing the particulate science and technology. It is available in the Scopus, but it is not. We can not determine it is in that particular journal under the Scopus till now, till date. So once the journals entered in that Scopus database, it will be showing here. But whether it is continued or discontinued, that is the most important things. So once the journal, which journal you are selecting here you can go to that, you can select that particular science and technology, you can click that particular journal, open this page. In this page you can see here there are different type of the information available in that particular journal. Scopus coverage years from 1983 to present. So that, but in this particular journal under the Scopus from 1983 there is no discontinued. So we can go to the if I want to publish my journal in that particular if I want to publish my research article in that journal, so I can go to the publication through the publisher websites. Okay, so here you can see that site score calculation. The site score calculation here you can mention is last 3 years data. So number of document is published and the number of citations acquired by that particular journal. So in this difference, it will be showing for the site score. The site score, it is purely based on the purely for the. Hello, Rajesh.
Yes.
My voice is clear or not?
Yes, voice is clear. Proceed.
Okay. So based on that number of article published and the number of citation is obtained from that particular duration, so it will be calculated for the site score. So then I'm going to give the detail about the how we can identify that particular journal under the Web of Science database. It may be the SAR, ESAR, Conference Citation Index, Arts and Humanities Citation Index. So here I can, one option is there. You can search by that. Excuse me. Master journal list. So you can directly go to the Google. So you can type that master journal list. So you can Rajesh, my voice is clear, na? Anything problem?
Yes. Why your voice is clear only.
Yeah,
But
okay.
members told,
Sir, somewhat breaking, sir.
any other
Yeah, sometimes not clear, sir. Sometimes.
Okay, sir. I will rectify that, sir. Okay. Sorry. Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kushal Mandik, sir. So here you can see that master journalist. So you can go to it is especially for the Web of Science database. It is for that Web of Science website also. So you can directly go to that master journalist website. So you can type. There are two different type of the option is available. You can select journal title. Through the journal title, you can identify that journal particularly under the Web of Science database or not. Or you have that ISSN number in that particular journal, your selected journal. So that time you can use your ISSN number. Through the ISSN number, you can find out that particular journal under the Web of Science database or or is not available in that Web of Science. So here you can see same journal I am searched here. So particulate science and technology. So I'm selecting the title. I'm not using that ISSN number. So I'm using the title. So here you can see the journal is under the Science Citation Index expanded. So I want to publish my article in that Science Citation Index expanded journal with the aim and scope of that particular journal is related to my article. Means I'm going to submit my article and follow the submission process and follow the journal protocol through the publication of my article in that particular journal. So this is the way for identifying whether that particular journal under the Web of Science database or not. So next I'm going to discuss about the grammar checking. So I will give the demo, so don't worry about that. How we can search the scopus and how we can search the Web of Science database. I will give the demo. So once I complete the presentation, then I can move for the demo process. Okay. So here you can see grammar checking. So grammar checking is the most predominant in recent days because we can write any story, we can write what we are thinking, anything we can write. But when we want to publish our finding or our thought in the scientific community, that time the scientific article writing is quite different to that story writing, normal writing. So we want to write familiar words and we want to write that that interesting and fascinating. So interesting and fascinating more or similar, but fascinating word is not it's a scientific. So I have submitted one article, so the editor is told to remove, you can use the interesting. So this type of that restriction is there. So before submitting your journal, the grammar checking is the most important things. So you know that different type of that factors it's influencing for grammar checking. First one, the clarity and the readability. So while we are going to grammar checking before submission your article, it will be increasing your clarity of the work. So it will be easily understand it anyone. So independent of your research domain. So anyone can study that particular article. They should be understand. So it's not yet. I'm not mean the technical area, but what you want to convey that through the research article, they want to understand. So it will be increase the clarity and increasing the readability, increasing the interest of the reader. So it will be most important things play the vital role, because in recent years, so many of researchers only studying only the abstract and the conclusion. They are not studying the in-depth study in that while collecting the literatures. So during that, what they are studying, so abstract and the conclusion, in this stage we want to give the more interesting way of presentation is the most important. And then only the researchers coming to that rest of the part of that research article. So the grammar checking play the vital role. And the professionalism, you know, that is the most important things. So we are studying in the professional course only. So professionalism, through the research article, we want to show our professionalism. Next things, accurate communication of ideas. So most significant things, you know, that I want to convey my idea in particular combination of the words, but the reader is not understanding, means it maybe they misconvey that information. So it will be happen sometime. So accurate communication, what I am thinking, so I want to communicate totally 100% to others, means I want to give the proper words, then only they are understanding what I am thinking. That's the most important thing. So grammar checking, it will be giving that accurate communication ideas and compliance with the publication standard. So every journals, you know, my one of the experimental work is published last October 3, I think. So that article is more than 3 reviews. 3 reviews completed, and finally, once if all the reviews completed, the journal is accepted. When they are going to publication process, that time they are mentioned. There are grammar checking needed in your article. So next time getting again, I'm getting my article and I'm complete my grammar checking and read by line by line. After that, I want to upload that. More than 1 year it will be happen for publication with that particular article. So that will be happen. That will be if you are failed grammar checking before submission, so it will be giving this type of the delays. So while you are submitting your article, grammar checking is the most important things. So next one is a enhanced flow of informations. So flow of information is the most significant, because you know, the people is not giving the so much time for reading on one particular article. So based on our presentation, based on the flow of information only, they will study our article, they are referred our article, they are referred only, then only we can get the citation. Everything is interlinked. So before checking that, the grammar checking is the most important. It will be more important, increasing the flow of information and the avoidance of ambiguity. It's the most important thing. So we want to give the accurate information. Don't perplexity information to our community. And then maintaining the academic integrity. So it's the most important thing. So without the integrity, it is not possible for the publication, is not going for the publication process. So maintain the academic integrity. You should follow that journal guidelines. So before submitting your journal, submitting your paper in that particular journal, every journal they are giving for the guidelines for authors. So you can download that article. So you can download, or you can read by the web also. So you can totally read, and then you can submit your article. So you can follow what are the protocol you should follow through the publication process. Next one is improved overall quality. So grammar checking, it will be give the improvement overall quality. And facilitating the peer review. It will be, you know, if you are not checking the grammar, means it is the peer review, it will be take. So the peer review means the peers should be understand what you are writing. So otherwise it will be creating the huge delay, and it may be leads to reject your article. So it will be support before grammar checking is support the peer review process. And the global accessibility. So this is the most important thing. So that article, we want to publish our article in the international community, means that anyone can download that study article. Everyone should understand that what our ideas. So that is the most important things of grammar checking. So next, what are the different type of the grammar checking AI tools available in the market? The first one is Grammarly. So everyone know that it's a free version is available, and paid version is available. So paid version, you can upload your article, you can download, and what are the all the correction, it will be mentioned in that red color mark. So you can identify you can identify and change. Or apart from that, Grammarly MS Word plugin also is there. So you can use the plugin. So but it is accepted only 2021 word, more than 2021 words. Version 2021 version. it will be accepted, I think. So because when I am using the 2020, that time I am using the plugin, that time is not working. But after I am changing the 2021, the Grammarly is properly working. So the plugin also is available. It is a premier tool, so it is useful for the researchers last 20 to 25 years. So it will be useful for that. So Hemingway is another new AI tools for grammar checking, and Ginger is one of the AI tools for grammar checking, and a language tool and a reverse. These are the trusted tools for grammar checking. So apart from the several tools is there, I will let you know in the third day of session. So here you can see the Grammarly. I have the premium account in the Grammarly. So you can upload your article, or you can copy and paste in the paragraph, through the paragraph you can checking, or you can upload your article, you can download the report. It will be given, the report it will be given for what are the correction you want to merge, what are the mistakes is happened in that particular article. So everything is there. You can utilize that report. According to the report, you can modify your content, so it will be quite easy for your publication process. It will be reducing for rejection. Here, the one of the best options is available in the Grammarly in the premium account. Here you can set your goals. So what is your intention? What you want to, who is your audience? It is a formal or informal, or this is what are the intent types? So it is inform, describe. So what are the things you require? So it's a domain. I have mentioned the general. So you can we can mention the academic. So we can, if you are writing a research article related work, means you can mention the academic, or if you are using the Grammarly through that email sending, or anything you can in the business email, and casual and creative thinking also it will be happen. But when we are using the creative things, depends upon your content, it will be replicate that content. So moreover, 60 to 70% it will be modified, because that times your English grammar is is past tenses, is active tense and active voice and passive voice, is everything is clear, means it will be giving the accurate result. But in your given statements, any tenses or any voices, the problem is there, means that time it will be giving the huge complication, the creative. Say once it's converted, there is no meaning. So sometime happen in my research article. So only I'm telling that. So you can using the academic or general. Academic is a good option for academic research articles. Then intent, you can mention the describe, that is a good audience. It's a knowledgeable or experts. It depends upon the your need. You can mention, you can select your goals and check the grammar through the Grammarly. So here you can see that once the copy and paste, the copy and paste that particular content in that left side corner. So here in the right side, it will be showing for problem. So what are the problem is there? What are the things it's a mistake in that particular content? Here you can see the one of which is the introduction of medical implants. So here it's some problem is there. So which is the which is not including it. I want to mention the including. So here you can click that, you can accept, means it will be changing for the including. So then the wide variety of, you can click that, you can accept, means it will be changing here. So if you are required, you can change accept that. Otherwise you can click the dismiss. So it is not changing in that particular content. Here Hemingway, so here also you can upload and export the article. So but I don't know that when we are using that AI tools, while it will be asking for upload the article, it is very, that decisions depends upon that researchers only. So I am not suggested you can upload that article, you can download that article, but I am not suggest that. So in that, Grammarly is a trusted website, but I don't know that our data will be safe or not. But if you are going to the premium version, it is quite better for your uploading and downloading. Otherwise, you can copy and paste and do the correction and complete your work. That is the good for that. Hemingway also one of the good grammar checking tools, and nowadays it will see emerging tools. There are different type of the option is there. You can see here. So passive voice with the AI, fix the paragraph with the AI. There are different type of the options. So what are the option you require? You can click that. So you can here you can go. You can see the import and export option also is there. You can upload your article and download. But I don't have clear vision about that whether our data is safe or not. So it depends upon your need. You can use that. So next, Ginger is one of the nowadays is a very it is also emerging grammar checking tools. So here also we can go to the paraphraser. Also we can do that. But here some wording restriction is there. Only 900 word we can check in at a time. So otherwise we can go to the premium account. So that will be happen. So next one is the language tool. Language tool is nowadays all the AI tool they are giving for the plugins. There are in that MS Word plugins and Google Chrome plugins. Everything they are given. So if you are install your plugins, you can use that place also. So you know that if you are enabled the Grammarly plugin in the Google Chrome means while you are typing the email, that time also you can using the Grammarly. If you are using the research article in that using the MS Word means you can using the plugin the MS Word at a time you can changing your grammar errors. So it will be smoothing your process. It is useful for it is useful, and we are not giving don't want to give separate chapter for changing the grammar and checking the grammar. So it will be side by side it will be done. So reverse also another one of that grammar checking tool. So here there are different type of the option is there. You click the grammar check and copy and paste your content, and that apart from that you can reverso can used for paraphrasing. You can paraphrasing also done through the reverso AI tools. So this is for my end. So I want to share. Rajesh,
Yes,
whether check my screen is visible.
yes, it is visible.
Okay, my voice is clear now. Any problem?
Yes, it is
Sir,
clear.
clear, sir, clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Here you can see, you can go to first. I'm starting from the Scopus website. So I'm going to the journal finder. Here you can see the find the journal. So same things happen, same web page what I'm showing in that particular area, particular slide. So I'm selecting. I'm copy and paste my particular abstract. So I'm clicking that find journal. Here you can see there are different type of the journal it's available. Depends upon what depends upon my abstract. So here journal of cleaner production, marine pollution bulletins, and case studies of chemical environmental engineering. So here you can see the open access journal. There is no subscription based journal. So here you can see whether the journal is open access or subscription. Open access, here there are two options. Hybrid mode is there. One is the open access journal. So open access means you want to afford APC charges. Is a subscription. This particular journal they are accepting open access and subscription also. Here you can see in this the case studies of chemical and environmental engineering only accepted for the open access, but fees is lower than that. But in the above mentioned journals, only $920, but they are not accepting for the subscription based journal. So if you want to publish your article in this particular journal, you want to pay the APC charges. Without the APC charges, you want to publish your article in this particular journal. So in left side corner, you can see here there are different type of that. If you want to the open access only means you can option. You can see I'm turn off the open access journal. So you can see that here the hybrid journal only it is visible here. I want to that open subscription based journal means I want to use this filter only showing for the open access journal only available for which journal is under the open access category. So here there are different type of the trees, different type of the you want to based on the site score, you can optimize your results, and you based on the first decision. So time period I have mentioned during this journal selection the first decision how many days they are taking that particular journal. So you can depends upon the time depends upon your time schedule that particular journal is adapted for your research article or not. You can decide that. So next one is the time for acceptance. So how many days it will be taking for the acceptance minimum days. So here you can see that you can adjust that acceptance time of acceptance, and the all the journals you can click that reset. Here you can reset the filler means it is again it will be reset as per the journal website. So this is the way for journal finder is working. That this is the same things it will be happen for the other publishers also. You can go to the Taylor and Francis and Sage publisher, everything it will be happen for. You give your title and abstract or keywords, what are the content you have depends upon the your depends upon your research article. So you can put your data. So based on the data, it will be suggest for some particular journal. Then okay. So next I'm going to www.opus.com. So its verification is required. Okay, fine. So here, once you land in that particular websites, you can go to the sources. So once they click the sources, here there are different type of options which I mentioned in my PPT also. Here I am selecting for the subject area or title. I am selecting for the title. Title is typology. So typology is my title. So here the advanced typology is there. I have clicking the typology. Here you can see the typology journal is under the, it will be showing under the Scopus, but there is no data here. So we want to go inside, you click that particular option. Here you can see typology, the currently covered Scopus from 1968 to 1974. The article is published from 1968 till 1974. How many articles they are published? That article only under the Scopus. So after that 1974, the journal is not under the Scopus database. It is if you are publishing your article after this time period, it is not under the Scopus. They are not. It is not accepted for your publication in the Scopus. Your publication under the Scopus journal. So here I'm searching another option. Okay, here you can see advances in typology. So it's an open access journal. Here you can see, you can click here. This is the only way searching the indexing for particular journal under the particular database or not. Here you can see the journal is open access category only. There is no subscription based journal. It is not a subscription based journal. The year currently covered by the Scopus, you can see here 2008 to 2021. So in this time duration, so how many articles they are published, it is under the Scopus database. But in between the 2021 to 2022, this particular journal is not under the Scopus. It is discontinued in this particular duration. After that, 2023 to 2024, it is again under the Scopus. So your article published 2022 21 to 22, your article is not under the Scopus database. You are not claim your article under the Scopus only. So this is the option for searching Scopus, searching the journal is under the Scopus or not. So here there is a different type of the option is there. So depends upon your data, you can select that option, check that particular journal under the Scopus or not. This is the only one way for searching the indexing the Scopus database. That particular journal is currently continued or not. So next I am going to that Web of Science database. Master journal list. You can click that. So you can go to the first link. So master journal list. So here you can see the select the journal. So here I am searching advances in typology. Here you can see the journal is Willy Publisher Advances in Typology. Okay, Willy Publisher. You can see that particular journal Advances in Typology. In that particular journal, it's here publisher name is Hindavi. Hindavi publisher is published for the Advances in Typology. It is only under the Scopus. It is Scopus indexed journal only. It is not Web of Science indexed journal. You can see here Advances in Typology. The same name journal is available in that Willy Publisher. It is under the Emerging Source Citation Index. The same name, Advances in Typology. So this type of the confusion it will be happen. So while you are checking that article indexing, that time you can clearly identify that publisher name and the ISSN number. You can go to the particular website. The same ISSN number is available in that particular website. So because nowadays so many of predatory journals, a fake journal is there in that same looking same website look. They are giving for the same website look and say everything it will be same, but it is not a good that is not a original journal. So you can mention you can check the publisher and ISSN number and everything you can identify from Scopus database, then check that particular journal whether the data is related to both related to that or it's not related to that. So finally you can conclude that the journal is not a good journal. It may be the fake journal. So here you can see the same name, Advances in Typology, in the Willy Publisher under the ESI citation, Emerging Source Citation Index. But here is totally different. Same title is under the Scopus Hindavi journal. So this type of the confusion it will be happen. So I will go to next another journal.
I have a small doubt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you see, there are, below the Web of Science itself, you have told us that there are 4 or 5 another indexing factors, say, for example, zoological records or SCI.
Yes, sir.
Is there any difference in the impact factor of these? Say, for example,
No. Impact factor is respective journal. Impact factor is calculated to the number of, in that particular journal, number of article is published, number of time that particular number of article is cited in that particular duration. That 3 years. 3 years they are calculated for the Scopus and 2 years is calculated to the Web of Science. It is depends upon the journal. It's not indexing related things.
Okay.
How many articles?
No, because my university in here straight away says that it has to be in Web of Science.
Okay.
So is there a difference if I do it in, say, because it is a medical university? If I do it in a zoological records or if I do
yes, sir. Yes, any one of the database depends upon the US team. So SCI and the Emerging Source Citation Index, it's covered all the discipline. But apart from that, conference, especially for conference citation index, arts and humanities, and especially for arts and humanities, because
No,
you know that
because this particular field is in the field of anthropology, and as you know, anthropology can be covered in medicine, medical sciences also zoological sciences also. So there is a shady area there. That's why I was a little bit.
This is the interdisciplinary work. You can select any one of the science citation index also you can select, and the zoological record also you can select, sir.
Okay,
Impact
but
factor
it
is
doesn't
totally.
mean it doesn't mean that one is bigger or one is smaller. Nothing of that sort.
No, sir. All the things is under the Web of Science
Web of
database
Science
only.
Even emerging also.
Yes, sir. Emerging source citation index also is under the Web of Science database.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
Comparatively SCI, compared, the Scopus, the first stage, second stage is emerging source citation index, and last stage is science citation index. So science citation index is the final stage, quality, the good quality papers only they are publishing for the SCI journal. So the 10 criteria, the journal is followed 10 criteria, means if satisfied five criteria, that paper is going to Scopus. If the journal, the particular paper satisfies the 7 to 8 criteria, it's going for the emerging source citation index. If that article is satisfied the 10 criteria, is going to science citation index. That's all.
Okay.
So beds are the quality.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Here you can see that particular science and technology I'm searching here. So Taylor and Francis journal. So it is a science citation index expanded. So the journal also it will be under the SCI journal. So we can publish, if you want to publish my article in that particular journal, we can select and submit the journals and follow the journal protocols. So then you can see that on another option I have mentioned the match manuscript. So you know that before that using the match manuscript, you want to log in that. So if you are already having the account, you can okay. But if you don't have the account, means immediately you start the account and claim your researcher ID. The Scopus ID is different. The researcher ID, Scopus ID is given to the Scopus websites, Scopus database, and the researcher ID it will be given to the Web of Science database. So you can claim through, you can first create your account and you claim your researcher ID. It will be helpful for that. It's like one of the, that is one of the identity. So in ARCID ID, like that, Open Researcher Contributor ID, that ID is, these are all the IDs, identity for our researcher, because the same name, the so many researchers is available around the world. How we can identify that? So we can use this type of the IDs, so only we can safeguard our research. Maintaining the profiles, maintaining the research profile is the most important things to survival of in the academic and research related works. So here you can see the manuscript matcher is available for that. So you can put your title and abstract. So you can put the fine journal. So obviously it will be showing for that all the type of publisher journal which is under the Web of Science database. It may be the journal is indexed by the conference indexed and some arts and humanities. Depends upon your input data. It will be showing for the Taylor and Francis journal, Elsewhere journal, which is under the Web of Science database. So that is the most important work, most significant tool which we want to use, and which we want to use. Select our appropriate home for our research article. So next we can go to one more option I want to include here. You can go to the download option. Here you can change. Here you can see the monthly changes. Monthly, what are the things, what are the journalists added to that Web of Science database, and what are the journal discontinued from the Web of Science database. You can check, you can see until the September changes. You can download, you can click the download option, means it will be downloading the Excel sheet. So it will be giving elaborate changes. What are the changes? It is happening in that Web of Science database. What are the journal is included? What are the journal is removed from the database? Everything it will be showing here. So before selecting your journal, you can download that recent changes which is occurred in the Web of Science database. You can check whether the journal any indisciplinary action or it's possible for removing any type of the particular journal is involving any malpractice, and what are the things happened in that particular journal in this particular month. So whether it's good, it's happening something like this. We can because we can predict and we can safeguard our research article through in that particular journal. So we can use this option also. So if you want to download the Scopus journal, Scopus indexed journal list, you can go to the Scopus website. So here you can download Scopus source list. So here also you want to log in. So here you can go to download the Scopus source list. So the Scopus source list, it will be downloaded. So you can check that that particular journal under the Scopus or not, or any discontinue the journal is discontinued from the particular duration or not. So we can check everything. So I want to insist that before submitting your article, you want to consider this type of the steps, whether that particular journal is suitable for your research or not. So otherwise it will be giving that. So no, one of my known person, so one of my colleague is published one article in that he is doing research PhD in Anna University. So when he is doing the PhD, when he is published one particular article in one particular journal, that time that journal is under the annexure, Anna University referred journal. But after some days, after 2 or 3 months, the journal is removed from the database, removed from the recommended journal. So then the paper is already published, but now currently it is not under the database. But the Anna University is asking for the journal should be while defend their PhD. That time the journal should be the Anna University database. So that time the huge problem he is facing. Still now he is not complete the PhD. So it will be happen in that. So before selecting your journal, before selecting your particular publishers, so you can give the appropriate time and appropriate phase for selecting that. So it will be improve your it will be speed up, so supercharge your publication process. It will be reducing the unwanted headaches. So this is my end. So thank you so much giving this wonderful opportunity. So if you have any queries, please let me know now. Good morning. Sorry, sir. I have due to Tripura celebration of 7 p.m. Okay. I can hear any voice, anybody else. So then you able to do. Dear participant, do you have any doubts? Please unmute yourself and discuss with me for today's session. Dear participant, I want to go that in that sessions is very interactive. So please unmute yourself, and if you have any queries and if you have any doubt, any section, so you can unmute and discuss with me. So it will be more helpful for me and you also. Please. Free AI tools, sir. AI tools, Hemingway is a free AI tool, sir. Hemingway you can use, but some restriction is there, sir. I will share the PPT, so you can try the out of 4 AI tools, out of 5 AI tools also. So, you know, the Grammarly also is a free version is available, but some restriction is there. That's the problem now. But you know, the subscription is not a big money is there. So subscription is only the 2,000 rupees, 2,500 rupees. So you can directly go to websites. If you
Sir, excuse me.
yes,
Sir,
ma'am.
one question from me. Sir, what is the benefit of communicate in short communication and research article? What is the difference between in that? Matlab, sir, I want if I publish in a research article, it is regular for the research. It is very common to the research. And what is the means of short communication here?
Short communication is nothing but, ma'am, some word limitation is there, ma'am. So short communication is, you know, your research article, it may be that one particular journal, it may be accept for 10,000 words also, 10,000, 12,000 words also they are accepting. But short communication means you want to give your information, present your research finding within 2,000 to 2,500 words. So in moreover 3 to 5 pages maximum with the references. So you want to communicate what you want to convey that particular research article. You want to consign your all the information within this limit. So that is the short communication one. Apart from that, same credit it will be giving for research paper and short communications also.
Sir, it is possible to publish research data only.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We can publish the research data only.
It may be published in a LCB or an higher impact factor.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Not higher impact factor, but it's a SCI indexed journal also they are giving for. I will say once the workshop is finished, I will share some journal, ma'am. Only they are focusing for research data. So you know you can publish your research data there also, ma'am, without interpretation.
Without interpretation means?
Interpretation means if you know, if you done any, let me know you are which stream, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm from the geology science, earth science.
Art science. You are, you know, if you are collecting your data from participant or public means you can finally figure out the data, ma'am. Which is collected from that interview or which is collected from that anyone forms and any form of information you are collecting to that, and in the data you can publish without interpretation means you know research article you want to interpret your result, interpret what your conclusion data. So you want to conclude and everything you want to follow the scientific as a scientific article, but research data is not like that. You can you can give that, you know, table and you know you mention the table in that your research article amount, same thing it will be happen, ma'am. It will be, we can publish the research data.
What is the means of book chapter publication?
Book chapter publication means nothing but it's one of the, it is also review, it's not a research. In recent days it is evolving the, you know, edited book, you know, hearing this word, ma'am, edited book. You know, the Taylor and Francis and all the publishers, they are accepting for the edited book. In that edited book, the editors, one person, because I have edited 3 books, one book is the Taylor and Francis. So we are sending the proposal to the Taylor and Francis. So what is the book title and what are the content is involving here? What is the need of that? What is the role of that particular topic in this particular community? So I have prepared the proposal like a funded proposal, like that. I have prepared the proposal and we are sent to that journal. So they are reviewing and accepting that. Then we can collect the chapter from that. So you are working in the same field means you can contribute the chapter within 20 pages or 15 pages. You can contribute the chapter. So in that chapter it's under the Scopus index only, ma'am. You know, before that, in the last 10 years or 15 years before, the only one person is writing the whole book. But nowadays, it is segregated to the several parts. It's like a chapter. So one book is consumed 13 chapter, means one chapter writing one person, another chapter writing another person. So we can collect all the chapters. We can figure out the one edited book. So as a reference book like this. It is also Scopus indexed, ma'am. So if you going to submit the book chapters through the international publisher, it is under the Scopus index, and some of the book chapters is under the Web of Science also. But if you are going to publish your book chapter in the local publisher, it is not the indexing. Please consider that before submitting, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, I had a few questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. There were actually two questions. First and foremost, that if there is a publication, like independent journals are there from well-reputed institutes, like they are not Scopus indexed or Web of Science approved, nor do they have like a site score or anything of that sort. But they are from well-known and well-reputed institutes, like they have a good standing academically and even research-wise. So, would it be considered if a publication in one of their independent journals gets through? Like, would it have any value or worth
No,
for a
ma'am.
PhD
No,
scholar?
first. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No value, ma'am. Because, in the recent days, I'm doing my research, ma'am. And now I'm at 4th year. I will complete within 6 months. So I'm touching the postdoc. So when I'm going to the postdoc, that people is asking for, they are not considering the Scopus also. They are considering the Scopus journal, but they are not considering the Scopus publication. They are considered only the Scopus citations.
Okay.
In the Thailand one university, King Mongkut University, I inquired that they are asking for 500 citations for Scopus citations. The different type of citations is there. Google Scholar citations and the Scopus index citations. The Google Scholar citation we can get because you told the unindexed journal. So all the what are the journals available in the market? All the journals under indexed by the Google Scholar. Okay, so we will get the good citation, the Google Scholar, quite easy compared to Scopus citation. So if you going to the Web of Science citation, it is very difficult. When you are going to publish the Web of Science articles or essay indexed journal, that time only we will get the citation in that particular forum. So, if you you are working in that particular institute, the institute may be considered. But if you are, it is not a permanent job, right? So, if you are coming to
I'm not looking at it in the same institute where I'm working.
Mhm.
I'm talking about publishing in another institute which is known for it. So, like for example, it could be any like I think you must have heard of Indian Institute of Human Settlements, IIHS.
yes,
They are
ma'am, yes,
known
ma'am.
for their research wing.
Mm.
So my area of work aligns with the scope that IIHS works with. So I was wondering, like they have a
But
they
the
have an
journal,
journal.
but the journal is not under the Scopus and Web of Science, right?
It's not indexed at all under any of the other platforms.
Okay, okay.
So,
My
but they
recommendation,
have an
you don't.
annual this thing. They have an annual publication. Like
Mhm.
throughout the year, they accept articles, but the publication I think happens annual or biannual. I'm not too sure. But it's not indexed. But
It
if
is.
you
No, ma'am.
name the
I am not.
if you name the university institute, they are of well repute. Same goes
Okay.
with organizations like HUDCO. So they also have a journal publication, but it's not indexed.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. But my suggestion is you don't. You are research scholar, ma'am.
Yes, I'm a second year research scholar.
Okay, my suggestion is I'm not recommended that journal, ma'am, because once you complete the PhD, you will go to the job in any one of the universities. Though it is widely accepted indexing database means it is easy to you can justify your work, but during PhD you can publish, you can get your PhD. After that, it is not useful means it's very difficult now, ma'am. So you can go to the indexed journal, ma'am. That is the good for the research scholar.
Okay. All right. So definitely I will take that into consideration.
Yes, ma'am.
The other question that I had, which could be sort of a little, you can say off the topic here, but like many journals, they take in people who have been working in the industry as part of their editorial board. So if let's say you have a known contact, like a person who you know of or an acquaintance who is on the editorial board, does it have and this is an editorial board of a Scopus indexed journal, not an unindexed journal, of a Scopus indexed journal. Does it have any impact or value in terms of journal acceptance rates and this thing? Because I've heard a lot about journal publications taking a year and year and a half in case they are Q1, Q2 based journals or maybe journals of well repute. They take their own time to process. So does it help if like you have a known contact in one of the editorial boards and the processing is much faster? Is that something that usually happens? Because I've been told that certain things of that sorts do happen.
Yeah, I don't have any contact about the editorial team, ma'am. But now, no, that is very difficult, ma'am. So I'm not recommended this also. I'm not recommend this also because last year, that one of that. No, last year I think no, last month data is received for that. Ashok Malaya, I think one of the person is the senior researchers in the central government lab. So his research article is 75 research article is retracted from the journal
Oh
because
my God.
he's published his research article through the editorial board member. He is one of the editorial board member in that particular journals. So he published it through the influences. He is 75 journal at the time is retracted.
Oh my God. Okay. Because
Okay.
from what I was aware that usually editorial board members are not revealed in most journal publications. But in the recent times, it's come to my light that some people have gone about saying that they are part of this. They are part of the editorial board and advertise this as such. So I was not very sure
No,
whether it's a
advertise
legit way
that
of
no,
going.
because I'm also I'm also advertising on I'm also one of the guest editor in the Journal of Visualized Experiments. It is a SCA journal. Recently we sent the proposal and the proposal is accepted and we are start advertising for collecting the article. Okay, that is the page. So many journals when is coming to the advertisement means because I'm also advertising my journal, but it is a paid journal, but it is a Scopus and Web of Science indexed journal, but the author should bear that APC charges, article processing charges. So MDPA journals also there is a purely open access journal, but the APC charges it will be bear from
So
by the
despite the
author.
editorial board being revealed, the review of this would still be a blind peer reviewed process, right?
Yes, ma'am. There, if the problem is not coming, no issue, ma'am. If the problem is coming, it's very big issue. You in that particular author terminated for publishing article minimum 3 years. So that will be you are the banded author. So they are officially published the banded author like this. So that type of the issues will come. So only I am telling that because you are only the second year, so you have the timing for publishing your article. So what is your criteria, ma'am? In your college? How many article you want to publish? You are getting your
So
degree.
our college actually comes under the larger umbrella of a university. It's a state university, and it's a prerequisite to have two Q1 or Q2 journals for the publication, as in the thesis to be awarded. And apart from that, there is no limitation in number of papers like literature review and other processing papers, working in progress papers.
Okay.
as such for the award of thesis.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Sir,
ma'am.
But no Q1 or Q2 is a mandate.
Mandatory. Okay. Ma'am, you
Sir,
can
good
send
evening.
your yes, 1 minute, sir. Ma'am, you can
Yes.
send your department and your research keywords, ma'am. Research your keywords of
Sure,
your
definitely.
keywords of your research. I will search any editorial, any journals. I know the editorial member is there means I will let you know, because I'm not clear your area, what your area. I'm not understand what you are telling, because I am not
My
in
area
that
of
area.
research is architecture, sir. I'm a undergrad and postgrad in architecture and urban design.
Okay.
Now pursuing my PhD also on the same lines.
Okay.
More to do with urban design than with architecture now.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay,
that's my
ma'am.
area of research.
Yes, ma'am. I will search that any editorial member is any part of that Q1, Q2 journals. I will let you know, ma'am.
Sure, sir, sure. And so, as I caught along during the session, you mentioned that it is more to do with, going ahead with publications around the third year of the PhD, possibly around when the coursework gets over and the comprehensive is cleared right after that, right? So, like, there are many people who are going about with their publications right from the first year and a half time slotish. So how would you recommend, like, what would be a good time scale for a part-time researcher? Because I'm a part-time researcher, I'm not a full-time PhD scholar.
Okay.
So what would you think is a good time scale? And wherein the given minimum time period for submitting the thesis is considered to be 4 years
Depends upon
in the
the
university.
yes, ma'am. Depends upon the university. It will be very, ma'am. You know, in NIT Trichy, they are asking for only one SCI paper, but they are having the so many facilities. But some of the institute in our institutes, I'm staying in that northeast region, so facility is not like South India. But here they are asking for 2 SCI, 1 Scopus. So it's very difficult. So publishing it is not difficult to me, because I have more than 8 papers. So no issue for that. So it is not for all. No? It is not possible for all. So it is very difficult that. So time duration means you can that first year, for whole first year we will do our coursework. So from the second year we can start our experimental work. So experimental work, it's a new work, so we want to formulate the problems, everything it will be happen. Minimum 1 year it will be take for complete the experimental primary experimental work and write the article. And the third year initial stage, third year January or February, the people can submit the article, ma'am. It will be possible. It is a maximum, depends upon the person, ma'am. So because we are working more than 9 hours per day. So, but some people is working for 2 hours, 3 hours. So depends upon the person. It will be vary, ma'am.
Definitely, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
can I ask one
Yes.
question?
All right, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Sir, some journals are indexed in Scopus, but
Yes.
sometimes the article published in that particular journal is not reflected in the author profile. What to do in that situation, sir?
Author profile is not nice, sir. You can go to the missing documents, sir. Wait. So wait 1 minute, sir. So my screen is visible now, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir.
But in case if it is a mediocre journal, is there a chance that Scopus may not index that article in a particular author's profile, sir?
Sorry, sir. I'm not understand.
In case if it is an average journal or not a high quality journal, is there a chance that
No,
the
sir.
article?
No, sir. No. Average high quality is not depends upon that, sir. Whether the journal is under the Scopus or not, you can search here. It is under the Scopus means it should be display in that author section. So
Already I have
that
4 articles in author profile, sir. But still, some articles I have published in some journals are not reflecting.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go to, sir. So here you can go. So here you can click your home page. So your profile page. Here you can the request dashboard. Is there, no, sir?
Yes, sir.
In this request dashboard only, because in the Google Scholar you can easily add or remove your your research article in this Google Scholar, but in the Scopus website we are not able to add and remove. Automatically add, but remove we want to, some article it is not added, some because of various reasons, because the name it will be, it's not AI not understanding that name, so that type of issue it will be happen. That time we can go to the request page. You can go to the request page, you can correction request, you can go to the support Scopus support page. One minute, sir. This is your profile. You come down. One minute, sir. Here the option is there, but I don't know where. Wait. Yeah, the profile. Here request missing article is options there, sir. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. We seen here.
It's okay, sir. I'm aware of I am aware of that, but I'm just asking you: is there is it based on any quality of the journal?
No, sir. No, sir. If the journal is under the Scopus, it will be under the Scopus only. 1 minute, sir. Documents. So here you can see, sir. Once
Yes.
once you enter that like yes, sir. Once you enter that your profile, you can go to the edit profile option. So you can, yes, this is my profile. So keep our association. Here you can see, here you can click the document option. So here you can see, sir, you want to remove this article in your profile, you can remove that. If you here you can mention that or any document is missing, means you can give that missing document details, sir. It's abstract or article title. You can search here and you can add that manually, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir, but long days ago I seen that. So after that
Okay.
I'm not looking that. So only.
Even there is an option of sending email, sir. I think that email ID is
Yes, sir.
Scopus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go to the request dashboard. You can send that email, sir.
Yes. What is your suggestion regarding review papers, sir, like bibliometric analysis or SLR? Do they have still acceptance, high acceptance rates?
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Review paper.
What is your opinion regarding review papers on?
My suggestion is, if you are in the earlier stage researchers, you can write the review article, sir. But before writing your research review article, you can communicate about your review in particular journal, which journal you want to publish, whether they are accepting. Because what I am facing, that some big problem. I'm written one review article, more than 250 references, but after completing my review article, I'm going to submit, it's continuously rejected, but it is showing for the unsoliated review. So unsoliated review means what we done, unsoliated review means the journal is not asking for writing review in respect to author. So that type of issues it will become. So what I'm suggesting, if you decide, if you're writing your research article, review article means you can directly go to that particular, first you select the journal. So directly go to the editorial board section in that particular journal. You can directly send the mail to the editor. So I am, respected sir, I am writing, I'm interested to writing this review article under the theme of the, under the title of that, your particular the title. So you can, so can I submit your submit my review article for possible publication? You can write that request. While they are accepting your request, so okay, you can submit means you can submit. Otherwise, you can go to the another journal and you can follow the same procedure. Then you can submit, sir. Otherwise, it's easily rejected for the unsolicited review. It will be happen in my life. You know, that article is written by 2-3 months, but it is rejected, continuously rejected, or finally published in after 1 year. So it will be a huge impact, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that option. Okay. Okay, any other question from the participant side? Please let me know, please. I'm seeing the Facebook. Sir, Kusha Mandika. Sir, free AI tool for plagiarism checking is there, sir. You know that Turnitin also the free section is also there, but how we can how we can believe that particular forum will be maintain our data is confidential. It's a very difficult task. So my suggestion is you don't go to checking the plagiarism in the any AI tools. It may be the data will be stored anywhere. So it will be giving for the huge impact in your research paper. So you can go to the paid version only. It will be good results, especially for unreservoir plagiarism checker. You know, there are two types of the plagiarism checker is there. Tomorrow session I will discuss what are the plagiarism checker tool is there. You can go to that any one of the tools. Is Quillbot effective tool for grammar checking? Yeah, Quillbot also is working for the grammar checking, sir. But it's in recent years only the Quillbot inbuilt the grammar checking. So grammar checking you can do that both of the Quillbot also. It's effective only, sir. Paraphrasing is grammar checking. You can do that. So there is no feedback link, so we can collect the feedback end of the day only. So don't worry about that. Your attendance already registered. Don't worry about that. This workshop is for how many days? 3 days. No. So dear participant, do you have any queries? I'm happy to answer that. Otherwise, we wind up the today's session. We can start the session tomorrow. So if you have any queries, please. Yeah, thank you everyone. No. Jani sir, the recording will be shared tomorrow, sir. Tomorrow morning I will share the today recording. PPT I will share within the minute, so you can use that PPT. Recording it will be shared tomorrow morning, sir. Okay. So one more time, I want to send my gratitude to all the participants to attending these 3 days AI tools workshop. So I hope the session it will be more helpful and impact in your research career. Meanwhile, if you have any queries, I will share the PPT through the WhatsApp group. So meanwhile, if you have any queries, you can note it down tomorrow before session or after the session. We can discuss. I will help you what I know and what I have experienced in the last 4 years. Last 4 and teaching is 5 years, for last 8 nearly 9 years. So I will share my experience also. So if you have any queries, note it down. Tomorrow we will discuss more elaborately. So thank you so much for everyone. Please enjoy the rest of the day. Take care and bye bye. Yeah, Rajesh.
Yes. I'll end this session.